Welcome everyone to another video on the Karting Tips channel, and today we're going to be covering different overtaking techniques which you can apply to get past random drivers when you're racing as a group on track, either with your teammates or your friends in an arrive and drive race. So the footage that we're reviewing in the background is of an arrive and drive session, and the first camera angle is with myself on board. Up ahead we have Ahmed in the blue helmet with the second camera angle, and we have Rami who's leading the group on track in the yellow helmet. So the three of us know the lines at the track, and although we're quicker than the other drivers, our objective is to practice overtaking as a group and trying to do that as efficiently and as quickly as possible. So we've caught up to a pack of 4 drivers at the final few corners of the lap. Now the best location to overtake such a large group of drivers would be down the main straight. So out of these final 2 corners, we're setting ourselves up to get the best possible straightaway speed. Because we approach the corner wide, we can cut in and take an apex at the inside edge, but at the exit we'll focus to get back to the outside edge again, so we can plan an overtaking maneuver. Now a small gap presents itself where the white arrow is, so that's where we're going to drive our go-karts towards, and as Rami and Ahmed drive into that gap, I can now follow them through because they've successfully passed the 2 drivers, and it's easy for me to slipstream my way through. And we're watching the move back from Ahmed's point of view, and he approaches the corner from the outside edge, so he's going to rotate the kart now and apex at the inside edge. Rami does exactly that. Notice how the driver in front of Rami in the white helmet over here is blocking the inside line. That's going to force the 2 drivers of Ahmed and Rami to go wide on exit now and try to plot an overtaking maneuver on the exit. Remember, they've got better straightaway speed now, better acceleration out of the corner, so they can drive towards that gap which opens up nicely, and they can get past the driver on the right and get past the driver all the way on the left. Moving on to our next sequence of overtakes, which emphasizes why it's so important to follow the lead kart out on track if you're trying to overtake a group of drivers, because this can make your life so much easier when it comes to overtaking. Rami is still leading the way, and he's going to overtake the driver in the white helmet down the inside over here. Myself and Ahmed tried to follow him through, but as we get closer to the sequence of the double right hand turns, I find myself at the outside edge. I expect the driver at the inside to overshoot the corner, so I lift off and rotate the kart early towards a middle apex at the inside edge. Ahmed follows me through over here, and we get past that driver through the switchback line. Notice where Rami is over here now. Rami is already overtaking the next driver because he had the inside line, and our objective in this scenario is to follow the lead kart out on track, so we also go for that space which is open up at the inside edge, and we breeze past that driver. Although the overtake may have looked simple, it's all about the timing and accuracy. Over here I'm just lifting off early, expecting the driver to overshoot the turn. I apex at the turn so I can get past him, and now I'm looking ahead to where Rami is. He's made the move down the inside, so my sights are also set there to go down the inside. I trust that the driver on the outside is not going to close the door. Unfortunately, the gap stays open, not only for myself but also for Ahmed just behind to follow through. Now the next overtaking move is one of the most satisfying moves because it's where the group overtakes the driver from different angles all at once. So we're catching up to the driver, and they find themselves in the middle of the track. Ahmed is going to steer to the left, to the outside, and Rami is going to steer to the right to go to the inside, and they're just going to hope now that the driver doesn't do anything rash to take them all out the race. But fortunately they timed the move well, and the driver they were trying to overtake didn't do anything silly. Now our next move is another example of the switchback line, where we're approaching a standard hairpin turn, and the driver we're trying to overtake just goes wide at the exit of the turn. So we're slipstreaming the driver all the way down to the hairpin turn, but we're not close enough yet to make a move. So we stick to our line, we brake early, and this time we anticipate a gap to open up just where the arrow is. We're going to drive towards that gap, which is where the inside edge is, the apex point, and Ahmed gets past him. It's important that since I'm the kart behind, I follow him through, not to waste any time, and we can get on with our race. Now this last move was very straightforward, where the 3 of us were bumper to bumper, pushing each other down the straight and occupying the inside line so we can overtake the driver before we get to the corner. And watching the move back once more, the 3 of us are pushing each other down the straight, so we're going to have superior straight line speed than the driver who we're trying to overtake, who's on the left hand side now. He's inviting us to occupy the inside line, heading into the corner. I'm following the lead kart, who is Rami in this case. He takes the inside line, I follow him through, Ahmed follows me through behind, and it's a straightforward move. So in conclusion, although the moves may have looked easy and straightforward, at the end of the day our objective is to do these moves as efficiently as possible. We want to waste as less time as possible behind these back markers, but at the same time we're not just going to bump them out the way and get past, which is obviously a very dirty way of overtaking. So the challenge is to do this as a group of drivers, 3, 4 or even more drivers, and once you perfect the technique, you're literally going to be snaking past the drivers you're trying to overtake out on track. And with that guys, I hope you did enjoy today's video. Let me know in the comment section down below if you practice overtaking as a group with your friends or teammates at your go-kart track. If you want to watch a video about racecraft in go-karting, click on the video on the left, and if you want to watch a video about how to drive a go-kart, then click on the video on the right. But until the next video guys, keep karting and carry on.